G'day guys, SirPrawnAlot here with another video. Today I'm going to be looking at 5 awesome Australian fish that can be found, naturally in Australia and are native to Australia. Not only are they native to Australia, they're also kept as pets in Australia and, kept in aquariums. So maybe these will spark some ideas for you to, start keeping some. So first up at number 1 is the rainbow fish. Rainbow fish are found in most states in Australia, more towards the northeastern side of Australia. There's all different kinds of colours and types, so many to list. But they all look amazing, and they are kept throughout the world. They've, been exported out to other countries, and they're really good. They're really great community fish. You can get a few of them in there, and they grow pretty large. But yeah, they look awesome, and they look like a classic fish, and there's a colour for everyone. So compared to some of the fish on this list, they're definitely, more common. You see them in the pet shops and things like that. And they're, yeah, really great. They do prefer more high-end foods, from what I've, read and looked into. So I wouldn't, go out, just buy one and throw it in with all your fish. Definitely, do some research if you're going to buy some. And that's about it for the rainbow fish. So coming in at number 2 is the absolute beast of a fish, the Murray cod. Found throughout the Murray-Darling Basin, can live up to 50 years, and they grow up to, 100 centimeters. These are big fish. They're like the beasts of Australia. They're really great fish. I've seen them, in real life, like out in a lake, in the river, and things like that. And they are big. They also are kept, people keep them, whether it's in a big pond or a massive tank. You do need a big tank for these fish because they're just great. But yeah, they're huge and they have massive mouths. As for tank mates, you could potentially have, some like kind of catfishy, I can't remember the name, but yeah, there's native catfish. They might do all right in there as long as, they can't be gulped down by the Murray cod. Number 3 is the Australian lungfish. This is the fish that actually sparked the idea to make this video. I was, talking about it with some people and stuff, and kind of got, doing some research, and I found out they're really cool fish. They only occur in southeastern Queensland, around Brisbane, and a bit north and a bit west from there, in like, slow-moving rivers and waterways, and ponds and stuff. They feed on frogs, tadpoles, small fish or aquatic invertebrates, whatever they can kind of just find and munch down. And they have horrible eyesight, which is something I was, reading, I found out about. It's really cool. And they use like the electro waves, I can't remember what it's called, but they use that pretty much to sense the food and then gulp them down. I've seen them before in, I think it was the Melbourne Museum, had a couple there for a while. And they're really cool. I think also Sydney Aquarium has a setup with a few of them in there. And they're just really cool fish. I do believe they can, breathe the air, hence the lungfish. And I think they kind of walk across the land. And they've been around, like, I think fossil records from, like, I want to say 300 million years, or, yeah, about 300 million years, I think it was. Which is just, insane when you think about it, that they've survived this long. Clearly, they're doing something right. But yeah, that's why, they're on this list. They're an awesome Aussie fish. I've seen them for sale online for, I think it was $3,000. So, if you've got the cash and you want to get one, go ahead. They're quite large. I think they get up to about a meter, or maybe a bit less than a meter, sorry. But yeah, they're awesome looking fish, and way better than, the African ones or the wherever the other lungfish are. Screw them, the Aussie ones where it's at. So number 4 is the Australian Archerfish, another fish that I have seen. Once again, Melbourne Aquarium, that's where I saw them. And I think, no, I don't think it was Sydney actually. Yeah, definitely Melbourne Aquarium. I saw these guys. They had like an open pond, and the reason they do this is they can show the really cool ability the archerfish have, which is to spit water, out from the water into, wherever they want. and they can spit it, pretty hard and pretty fast. And they do this to knock insects and bugs and stuff like that into the water so they can munch them down. It's a really cool, evolutionary, I guess, trait that they've picked up where they, just spit the water and knock things around. But yeah, they can get up to like 50 centimeters big. They're quite large. They're kind of like a triangle shape. Really cool. They've been kept in aquariums once again quite a bit. I've seen a few YouTubers who have them, and yeah, they get around. They can also be found in Asia, so they're not just, Australian natives. They are found in, I think, Southern Asia and stuff like that. But yeah, usually you can find them up in the northern Queensland, around the coast and stuff. Once again, another cool fish, be awesome to have one of these. I'd like to do, a massive native tank with maybe some lungfish and some archerfish or something. That would be awesome. But yeah, definitely another fish you should go research. And number 5, last for this video, is the desert goby, found in streams and springs in Central Australia. They're really cool little goby fish, sort of like short-bodied, short fins, kind of like sits around on the bottom of the water. Really cool colours, not too big, stays around about 6 centimeters, or gets up to about 6 centimeters long. They can live up to 5 years, and they live in kind of brackish water conditions. I haven't seen any of these in, shops to buy and stuff, but they are, keepable, as most fish are. I've seen bumblebee gobies, which are similar. They're much smaller little goby. They're pretty cool as well. But yeah, much smaller and a bit harder to keep, I think. So they are brackish water, which is an issue. I guess if you're not, having brackish fish or water. But obviously if you're doing a brackish tank, could be a great option. If not, the bumblebee, goby is pretty cool as well. But yeah, I haven't seen these for sale as of yet, but I'm sure they're around, if there's, care kind of like articles and things like that around on the internet, people must be, caring for them and looking after them. So yeah, that will wrap up this video. Bit of a, speedier one, just getting out the 5 awesome Aussie fish. They're really cool, Australia's got some crazy wildlife, and it doesn't stop at, the mammals and the reptiles. It continues all the way to the fish. So if you didn't notice, the lungfish is my favourite. They look so prehistoric and so cool, and they just act, so cool as well. That yeah, they just got to be my favourite. The dream aquarium would be a big wall with a bunch of lungfish, maybe some archerfish at the top. But yeah, that's about it for the video. I was going to do a top 10. Australia has so many cool fish, but I decided to just leave it at the 5. So obviously, if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments, and yeah, I'll see what I can do some more research. There's definitely plenty more fish to look at, and I'm tempted to even delve into, the marine fish and see what's happening on the Great Barrier Reef, maybe. Have a look into the fish there and all the reasons we should keep that going. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.